Hey, Instagram, it's me, T, from the Pattersons, taking the train to Tibet. It's Sunday. It's a reading day. Oh, I'm reading, I better use my glasses. From the Tagore book, Gitanjali. Gita, it doesn't matter. We're going to read the words inside. It's a book of song offerings, and every Sunday we're in India, so I'm going to read Tagore. He's Indian, first guy to win the Nobel. Those prizes don't mean nothing. He didn't think it meant nothing. He chucked it. Well, he didn't want it. It's a long story. You'll figure it out. This is the 72nd one in this book. Here we go. He it is, the innermost one, who awakens my being with his deep hidden touches. He it is, who puts his enchantment upon these eyes and joyful plays on the chords of my heart in varied cadence of pleasure and pain. He it is, who weaves the web of this Maya in effervescent hues of gold and silver, blue and green, and lets peep out through the folds his feet at those at whose touch I forget myself. Days come and ages pass, and it is ever he who moves my heart in many a name, in many a guise, in many a rapture of joy and sorrow. I like that a lot. I should read it again, mainly because I messed up. I'll read it again. I like to go. He it is, the innermost one, who awakens my being with his deep hidden touches. He it is who puts his enchantment upon these eyes and joyfully plays on the chords of my heart in varied cadence of pleasure and pain. He it is who weaves the web of this Maya in effervescent hues of gold and silver, blue and green, and lets peep out through the folds his feet at whose touch I forget myself. Days come and ages pass, and it is ever he who moves my heart in many a name, in many a guise, in many a rapture of joy and sorrow. There it is, Tagore. This is I should say this. In numerological terms, my life passes 7. It's a spiritual number. And things just come to me. They just come to me. Yesterday I was, what did I do? Check my, no, I did something. Oh, I was looking, I have my, what they call favorites list on my thing, or whatever. And I was, I said, oh, I ain't checked out Produce Justice in a while. That's Mr. Neely Fuller's channel that he broadcasts, every Tuesday, Eastern Standard Time at 9 o'clock, 9 to 11. I hadn't seen it in a while. Well, I'm in India now. I said, well, I got some. Look, when you do this stuff, I guess you could download it, but when you do this stuff in South Africa, it's very expensive. So I said, oh, let me check it out. And I checked it out, and lo and behold, I find out that Mr. Neely Fuller Jr. has his last whatever broadcast through Talktainment, that platform, on the 25th of January. And I'm going like, okay, what does this mean? And then Mr. Bobby and the producer Robert, they explained that Mr. Neely Fuller Jr. for the past few months have been on and off because he has health issues he had to attend to, and everybody's concerned. And needless to say, so I'm an acolyte of Mr. Neely Fuller Jr. And but he seems to be on the mend or under care, and so they'll keep us abreast of what's going on with him. Mr. Neely Fuller Jr. is the one that wrote the compensatory concept. He's the one that deals with that says that we need to produce justice. That basically says the problem that we have all over the world is a problem of racism, which he defines as white supremacy. Well, so we don't know when he'll be. Well, he won't talk to everybody. That platform is he's no longer do that. Where he imparts his wisdom won't be. Well, we'll see in the future. Now, I usually use Mr. Neely Fuller Jr. He's like my, I won't say preacher, but I would listen I would download, listen on Wednesdays, and on Sundays, me and Mr. Fuller, and some Sundays we would read out of the compensatory concept. I have the original book, and I would read in English, and Mr. Fuller would translate the closer. So so that's the thing that happened with that. So so I guess this reading I did today is a shout out to Mr. Neely Fuller Jr. Hope he's 95 years old. So it's so hopefully he's on the mend, and he'll still be with us for quite a while. And so that's where my head is at right now. But I don't. Well, look, that's it. It's life, and we hold on to what we can hold on to. And I suppose, people will start paying attention to what he's saying. Now, for myself, I've quoted him several times. One of the things, I'll put it right now, that I wanted him to do, because, he has the original, the original book that nobody has. I got it from Dr. James Kanye, and I bound it up at Lovedale Press in South Africa. And so that's what we read out of when I'm in DeBrother. But I also have several copies of when he revised the book and put it into two books. One is called The Word Guide, the other one is the original, a reprint of the original thing. And then he actually did another reprint. It has the original cover on it, something like that. I have all of that. It's various places. One's in St. Louis with JB, and other ones in Virginia, it's all over the place. And then of course I have it in DeBrother. So that's that. But I called him several times. One of the things I figured he should do, but he's always concerned about the cost. I got you. I said, well, that's your thing. But we'd like a coffee table book, because that book is published and is revised. But he takes notes all the time, and so I say same. But if he had a coffee table book, a really big book with the original there, and even notes, handwritten notes interspersed, like they did with Prince. There's a book with Prince like that. Anyway, and that book. Here's the thing: that book could auction, could cost a lot. This coffee table book costs a lot. In fact, Third World Press, Hakeem Marabuti, he's still alive. He should be the one that's publishing that particular version. I don't know who published that particular version of the book, right? And you can even auction it off. I say, start have it. Where you say that numbered like 001 to 099, and you would auction it off somehow. Hey, look, since I gave that idea, then I would like you to. I won't pay for it. This. We're gonna do this, like bartering or whatever it is. I'm not bartering, but what it is, I ain't got nothing to give, but whatever it is. So 003, 030, and 070. Those are the three copies I want gifted to me for this idea, right? Because I got to put it in 3 different places. And everybody else, you auction it off, and maybe you start with 099, whatever that comes. Then the next one you say, hey, we go and all that. And that would make a lot of money. It would pay off the press. It would do something for the estate or whatever have you. Now I understand you're gonna go against that. We're not going. It's too much money. This first book, like we auction it off with $1,000. So the next one's got to be. You see, I understand that. mentality. That's what it is. But that's only for people. That's because we got people of means. This is a worldwide thing. Africans, a lot of money. Caribbeans, a lot of money. Canadians, Brits, American Africans got money. So there'll be people. You can get 99 people. Well, 99 minus the three that I'm getting for free because of my idea. Right? And that does that. And then and they're going to go off quick. Go quick. It'll be historic. So then you got to go to 100 on, and then you have a set price, but it'll be an expensive price. Okay? You say, well, man, that's a... Then I had this idea that, when I was young, you had the encyclopedia salesman go around, Encyclopedia Britannica, but had for us in the ghetto, we had the World Book Encyclopedia. I remember my grandmother, we had the World Book Encyclopedia, and you would pay for it in installments and get one book, da-da-da-da-da. Well, since it's Mr. Neely Fuller Jr., you can make, it's 9 areas of activity. You could make 9 books that makes up this set, right? And each book will have a portion of the word guide in back of it like that. So you get the whole set you have. But then you get to say the set would cost, each book would be, I don't know, $10, $9.99, whatever it is. And then people would pay in installments, whatever they would do. You can even have a thing where people go around just like the old time salesman, and sell the book. Or at what's coming up is in the African Street Festival. I still call it the African Street Festival. Those festivals, like you have your agent, whatever, sell people on time or sign some document, and then that way you can get the book out for cheaper than the original one, and people would be, you can create a database to, look, you understand what I'm saying, but there are other ways to do it. Mr. Neely Fuller Jr., I know, you say you're still learning. Come on now. Roll with me on this. Learn new marketing techniques, which is an old marketing technique actually, because remember I said this is from when I was a child, World Book Encyclopedia like that. So just want to throw it out there, and more strength to Mr. Neely Fuller Jr. We need you as an elder, and no, he's not just an OG, he's an AG. In other words, he's an ancient G. So much respect, and look, I'll write Mr. Bobby. I'll write Mr. Bobby an email and see what happens. Okay? All right. I'll talk to you later, and as we say, send out good vibes, send out prayers, however you do for healing and long distance. Do that for Mr. Neely Fuller Jr., truly extraordinary elder that's with us, doing the work.